Hey guys, what's up? It's Silent Phil. Well, as you can see, I am not holding the cell phone like I did in my last video. I actually bought myself a tripod. Like, it's actually for the cell phone. It's just a little mini tripod that I have set up here on my desk. I got it from Amazon. It's only like $8. And I have Amazon Prime because I'm a student, so it was delivered in just a couple of days. Actually, it was only delivered the next day because they're just awesome like that. So it's this awesome little tripod that holds the cell phone, and so you really need an actual camcorder whenever you have your cell phone that shoots in full 1080p. So I have that, and I'm also thinking for my next videos maybe is possibly turning this desk around, because right behind you all, right behind this is a white wall. So I think it'd be more clean and simple and easier to just focus on me, I guess, instead of having to see all this crap that's behind me. I'll probably actually kind of cut the edges off or crop it a little bit, just so you won't have to see everything that's around me, because the place is a little dirty right now. It's a little dirty, so shh. Anyway, so I have been working a bit on the language between the last video and this one, but I haven't really gotten too far, but I'm trying to, I guess you could say, prepare to what to put into the video. So I guess we could really start with this whole introduction deal. Like I said, I'm using the Human Japanese learning program, and it is freaking amazing. I love it. So it's saying, between English and the Japanese language, if you already know English, it's kind of like a double-edged sword of trying to get into the learning the Japanese language, because with English, like, the bad side is that you're used to saying so many things in so many different ways, like with like slides and how pronunciations go between letters and words and stuff like that. But with Japanese, everything's just short, quick, to the point. You don't have to worry about sliding into different things. Like on the example that it gives here in the introduction in chapter 1 is how you say in English no. If you heard this no, like N-O-O-H, it's almost pronounced like that. But in Japanese, it'd be like no. Just no. Just something quick, short, to the point. You pronounce it of how it looks, basically. And so I guess with that, like, if you think of all the one-syllable sounds per language, and it shows here another example, in English, there's about at least 8,000 sounds. Yeah, about 8,000 one-syllable sounds in English. So there's so many different ways to say all these different words, and it could be quite difficult if you don't know the English language. I heard that English is one of the hardest languages to learn, if not the hardest. So, of course, thankfully I grew up with it. I know it perfectly well. Of course, there's still a lot of the big words that I don't know what it is, but a lot of people don't know that. So don't worry if you're a foreigner trying to learn English. Okay, don't try to worry about the big words, because not a lot of us know it too. But anyway, but with Japanese though, apparently there's only about 110 one-syllable sounds. Roughly about 110. So that makes it a lot easier as well to try to get into it. But like I said, you can't be stuck with how pronunciations go in English whenever you're trying to learn Japanese. You just have to, like I said, read what you see. Don't glide into other words or letters or syllables, nothing like that. It's, dun, 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 basically. And like with the sentence structure as well, it's, quite a bit different, which a lot of you may know this, some of you may not, but say in English, and I'm following the example again, it says you want to say studying Japanese is fun. That's how it is in English, but in the original Japanese sentence, it's Nihongo wo, again, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. If you know how to pronounce it correctly, let me know. Give some constructive criticism, especially for my followers in Japan. I love you all. Help me out here, okay? Because like I said, I'm learning this. I'm not teaching you. I'm learning. And you're just with me on this adventure. But anyway, in Japanese, it'd be Nihongo wo binkyou suru no wa tanoshi. Supposedly, that's how it is. So if that was pronounced directly into English without anything changing, it'd be Japanese object maker study do belongs to regarding fun. So yeah, knowing how the sentence structure goes in Japanese is another difference, obviously. But from what I heard as well, it's not that difficult to get down. It's actually kind of simple. You just have to remember it. Remember how things go. Like, I heard that the verbs usually go at the end. So, Tanoshi, I'm guessing is a verb. I have absolutely no idea. But, or maybe wa would be something else. Oh no, it's actually pointing. Okay, so Nihongo is Japanese. Wo is object maker. Binkyo is study. Suru is do. No is belongs to. Wa is regarding. Tanoshi is fun. We'll leave it at that. Like I said, this is the very beginning here, so I'm not going to get too much into this just yet. As we go along, we'll be building up things, or I'll be building up things, I should say. You can help me or help yourself, however. Hopefully you'll learn off of me from what I learned. So anyway, well, I guess just kind of start off with the pronunciation of the vowels. That seems like the easiest way to go about it. So, as you know, in English, the order we say is A, E, I, O, U, but I guess in Japanese it's A, I, U, E, O. So, the way it's pronounced, and again, examples, A is pronounced as in father. So, father, other, ah. So, ah is A. Never as in apple or cape, so never a or a. It's always ah. I is pronounced as in machine, so machine. So the I in there is E. So E, machine, never as in pit, so I. Never as in I, but always E, so ah, E. U is pronounced as in Jupiter, so ju, oo. Ah, E, oo. Never as in jumps, never so ah, E, oo. E is pronounced as in pin, I. A, E, U, E. Never as in peak, so never E. Just always A, E, U, E. And then O as in hope. Ho, O. O. O is O. Never as in on, so never A. Always O. So A, E, U, E, O. That's how that vowels are pronounced in Japanese. Apparently it never changes. It's always A, E, U, E, O. But apparently there's other things that could kind of be built onto it in a sense, like it's saying here the double vowels. So like say if you have a double vowel, like two vowels right next to each other, like say in the word bet you have B-E-T, bet, and that's pronounced bet in English. But say you add an extra vowel, so B-E-E-T, that is beat in English. So bet with one E, beat with two E's. But apparently in the Japanese language, instead of like changing the whole sound, you just prolong the sound. So instead of beat, it'd be bet, not bet, but bet. You just give it like an extra count, if that makes sense. Okay, so apparently also there's certain types of changes as well. Like if you have the vowels like e, instead of being a, it'd be e. So it's like, how I said e. You can have it e would be e, but also e would also be e, like, or ei for English, would be e. Or if you'd have like o and u together, or o, u, it'd be o. Not o, but o. Just prolong, it gets two counts on those syllables. I think that's it. There could be more. I'm not entirely sure. But seems simple enough. A, e, u, a, o. If you have a double vowel, it just prolongs it. It doesn't change the sound of it. It just prolongs it. That's it. So really sounds simple enough. So hopefully you learned from me. I know I learned some stuff. I kind of already know a little bit of the pronunciations, but I hope I got it right. I heard that the R sounds in Japanese is a bit difficult, but I'm not going to get to that just yet. I'll save that for later on. So, again, thank you for following me. Of course, I'm doing these videos on YouTube, but they're mostly for my WordPress blog, which is all about learning Japanese, or me learning Japanese. And once again, you just following. So if you have any constructive criticism, let me know. Thank you all again for watching this, and I will talk to you all on the next vid where I'm assuming we're going to be getting into like the consonants. You know, the B, C, D, F, G, H, and so on. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Love y'all. Peace out. In Spanish, adios. And sayonara. Sayonara. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.